Yes, 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 y'all. Yes, 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 y'all. Yes, 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 y'all. Yes, 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 y'all. Yes, yes, y'all. You okay? You okay? Too much wind? Yeah. Okay, my friend. See? What's going on, y'all? We're gonna go ahead and get it in. It's Sunday. I mean, the people out there drinking and drugging, we're gonna be negative to that. That's where they're at. I listen to a lot of sales. I talked to a couple of ODA guys, you know, ex-Delta Force, a friend of mine who, the other one, he's on the East Coast. A friend of mine who I was going to join the French Foreign Legion with, he's in New Mexico. He just went to Las Vegas. He stopped through here for about 45 minutes. I can't say his name, and he's going by his regular name, but I said that he was in the French Foreign Legion. Regardless of what his identity was then, he's retired. 28 years, 26, 28 years, French Foreign Legion. I should have went with him. I think it was an office in Philly, or was it? I forget where it was at. But anyway, I was going to go with them. They went, and I was in better shape. I took cold baths and showers. I could all swim them, everything, and I run them. They were like, James, you would have breezed through it, but they'd have made it hard on you because you'd have been a gazelle. I was like, you know what? It wasn't about that, because you get other training. You know, in Africa, you know, you do the jungle training, which is over a year, and this, that, and other. And I ended up going in the Navy. I didn't like the Marines. I didn't like because what I knew about Vietnam, Korean War, and stuff. What happened to our people? I feel like if that was to go down, it would be the same circumstance, even though I was ignorant to the reality of it had changed and there was many more lives. I wanted to expand because I'm waiting on some people to come in. I'm gonna make sure I share that again. They were talking about if I'm gonna go live, so here I'm waiting. I don't know what they're doing, if they're doing something or whatever. You know, I'm not gonna worry about that. I need to talk about some things, and if somebody's wanting to come in, they're welcome to come in. All right, there's the invitation. I talked to our brother Paul Cook. They're attacking his page on YouTube, which is sad. He's only sharing the truth from what he can see. He's traveling now from the dividends he's made. Y'all know I read books based on what you share with me. I match your dollars a little bit more. I'm waiting on a whole bunch of books now. DNA of the God, everything you name, especially about the Anunnaki, the Clovis, the custodians, the Hathor, there is so much out there. Mermaids. I've got books on mermaids out the yam. I just got to go into my shed and pull those out. I felt like doing this podcast, not only because Westside asked if I was going to do one last night, and I went to sleep. I just don't have the vampire hours in me. Excuse me. I'm more like that rugrat that has to lay down by 9 o'clock. You know what I mean? I know the importance and the benefits of sleep, and a lot of people don't get it. And For a long time, I didn't get it. I don't even know why I'm here, because I've studied on it. And I guess I didn't allow the pain of the truth of those who never got sleep, what happens. And besides the fact that the government literally poisoned me as a veteran. And then after, when I got out, they gave me a medication I was only supposed to be on for 5 to 6 weeks. And it was a Hindu. And I've been on it for over 16 years, 17, 18, I don't know. It's been, no, I've been on it over 20 years, 19 to 20 years. And all of a sudden, you have these little weird doctors talking about, you know, we need to get you off this medication. I said, you know, I've attempted to get off this medication 4 or 5 times. And they come to find out, talking to a Hindu, a golf player who was a black cat, special force in Hindustan, India, who was like, yo, Jay, how long you been on that crap? You was only supposed to be on. He was the first one to tell me this. Not even my wife was on that said that at the time. I was like, I even said, you didn't even tell me it was only supposed to be on a short period of time. I didn't know. I mean, you can't make this up. So I still battle and struggling to stay completely off of it. That's why you see me manipulate my diet, fasting. I've been fasting, but I've been fasting according to other individuals, and I had to go deep into that. What am I doing? I'm relinquishing some things to give you a little clarity on how I perform. Y'all see me do the morning thing where I came back on and do it on Facebook. I grind my gears, and I go on about pale skins, melanated, anybody. I use perverse words, this, that, and the other. Why? Because I know it's a dynamic part to it. I know that it can grab people, it can confuse people, it can drive people away. I always say I'm going to drive the weirdos and the weak ones and the cowards away. Usually, that will bring them in. I'm using, I guess you could say, psychology based on a sociological, because sociology might, you know, but psychological on sociology, the diversity of it and people's egos. For a lot, I heard this cat, Breezy Way Forster. He's been saying a lot of dumb stuff lately. I'm not attacking him, but he's been saying dumb stuff. This is not his foreground. He is not into going out there and surveying the land and archaeology and geology. He's not. He's a musician. Happens to own guns. It's from the Caribbean. And these individuals get caught up in stuff that they have no idea about. I think I was one, maybe out of maybe a few thousand back in the 90s, and who were showing people maps of Antarctica going back roughly, it could be 1,800, 500 years, where there was no ice there. But now here we are, science, because we know this is the end. If you base it upon 2012, if you want to add 500 to 1,000 years or remove it, that they're finding geological structures out of this world. Duh. The map shows even pyramids, even great cities that rival Rome and demiurge of something that was sunk in my floods. When you think about the place over in Turkey, you think about the place in Hindustan under 400 feet of 400 feet of water. Great cities. I mean, phenomenal cities like Japan, even over here in the Gulf, even off the East and West Coast, supposedly East and West Coast. Grand cities. The dams built to cover our great buildings. Not the pyramids was a period that existed altogether, and some are starting to realize they go back over 15,000 years ago. Giza. A lot of y'all hear about the Great Pyramid. Are you aware the picture you see with the cap on it? That's not the Great Pyramid. The Great Pyramid has a flat. I've been there, okay? The people who are there aren't the original people there. I'm not here to burst nobody's bubble. If they were, they would have never removed the bright, shiny, that deflects sun. Not too long ago, they would remove that shined up, probably water pressure limestone to build the minarets and things that you see that have nothing to do with Tartarian. Tartarian has existed in a period, just like you have the Olmec, and after the Olmec, you have Toltec. But what was before the Olmec? The Olmec only goes back 5,000 years. Toltec, 3,000. Why are people having a hard time comprehending this simple stuff? Hey, Scott, peace. What's going on, brother? And if y'all want to donate for my book funds, you know, $5, $10, you can go ahead. I don't know if there's a super chat on here. I don't think so. You can go ahead and give that if you choose to. But I just want to keep things, regardless of the fiat, which ain't worth nothing anyway, on a prescription that is not based on divinity, defined, refined, or anything. Stuff that I've been studying for so long and listening to individuals and paying attention and allowing them. Here we go with the notification. I should have turned the notifications off. Allowing them to seep into my conscience as what I study, what I travel around the world. The information I got from both Scotland was like, but we are dealing with people who can't accept Pangea. When I tell you the map that you see today is not the truth, do not scowl, do not scoff. Do the research. We are all so much closer that it's, and the lands are so much more immense. They are ginormous. Look, listen to me. This little thing they're pushing with the earth is overpopulated. You're dealing with people with Down syndrome. I don't like using these words, you know, autism. What's the other one? Oh, Asperger's disease. And there's a few more that I looked into because I was in the medicine for about 6.5, 7 years, and I just couldn't do it because it was like a big lie, proverbial lie, that big hell, you know, for loser. And became a nurse, can't practice as a nurse, so I didn't take the board. I could do is teach martial arts and boxing. That was, and talk to people about my travels. And in doing so, always inferred what a little bit of knowledge I've ascertained, but I have never stopped seeking to gain that. I made a statement saying, here soon you're going to be seeing giants. And who's that? Rondo? Who's that, brother? West Side. Yo, you already know, beloved.
Much respect. How you doing there? Much respect to you.
Hey, you already know, beloved. Let me get this right in, and we'll rock it on. T. Hines, appreciate the super chat, brother. And when I say giants are going to be walking the earth, I'm telling you that I asked a friend of mine about that little incident on video going back a few months about the Army dude brother being snatched in the water and it slid into and knocked down a few people standing inside this place on a smoke break. He said, bro, that shit was real, and we were all told to be fucking quiet. He's out of the Army. I was like, are you kidding me? He says, no, man. He says, man, I got the hell up out. I'm not gonna say where it's at because it doesn't matter. Listen to me, y'all. Do you think what's going on is by our plan or a man of common, a human? Do you think that's by? No. There are people who are being sacrificed. There are. If you haven't saw it 2 years ago, there are places that they call new home livings right out here where there's 20% of our population. I think it's a little more than that in these deserts. And there's no telling what's going on. I don't really care to know right now. What I am telling you guys, what I'm expressing to you, the importance, not the redundancy, but the importance that y'all are walking around in a daisy. I've seen things. And when I tell you, I saw me and a friend of mine who took off, saw a person we was talking to, and he was perfect in aesthetics, perfect. Everything was just perfect about this man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it was weird. We talking to him, and I ain't talking about like this proverbial of homosexuality. I'm talking about he was perfect. And when his eyes closed this way before that way, I never noticed it until that moment. My buddy took off. He left me. When I tell you in Italy, when they were singing this Lucifer thing, and my nickname is Lucifer. And that's why I say it's phenomenally more weird than you can even understand. That woman that came out looking as pale, whiter than that. When you say a white person, then she was, I guess you could say that. Albinism, not even albinism, because albinism has a hue to it. Even in this blanket form, this woman looked like a pasteboard. Black velvety, whatever, and pulled up and squatted like Skeletor, and her eyes were as black as coal. Listen to me, man. I'm not making this up. And there's other stories, but those ones really got me. Because I couldn't deny them. You know, why people are so amidst of fighting. You get the cartels murdering one another and this, that, and other. I don't know who's signed on to the list of foolishness for nothing. for drug money to live a rich life when the money don't even, the fiat don't matter. The people was going on in the hood, the so-called Muslims and the Christians, all the murdering of each other and all this religious dialect, which is all brand new. When I said to somebody before Islam and Christianity, there were 16 religions, they were like, I was like, and we don't even know what was before that. But it's being found that there were other things that have nothing to do with religion, but people being protected or worshiping things that were here until there was an uprising. That's the reason why I read Nos Confoundum. That's the reason why I read the books that I read, because there's nothing new. It's all here, but we just don't know how to put it together. I have been reaching out to people to see if they can put the stuff together that I read, because it's all here. There's a reason why they say Germany had book burning. So did America. Are y'all aware of that? And then a rewrite, a repainting, a changing of mosques and mausoleums, masks and mausoleums, of false busts of certain individuals who never existed in the pretense to which they played out. We are dealing with something beyond the scope of race, color, and all the other fictional stuff created around the 16 to 1700s. Was it done before? I believe this is the first time, because in so-called 2012, that was the end of the 5,120-year cycle. We are in the new form, but why is it slow? Because of these and other things that they wonder if we have, because they've been removing it with the racist NFA, which is still established, the fake police running around in ignorance, who don't know no better, who are subjugated to the same stuff, and it will not be better for them. But let me tell you this, just like in Auschwitz, you had the so-called gypsies and the Jews who would tell and even beat and sometimes given arms to make sure that everybody stayed in line. You have the same thing, but with costumes, and maybe somebody is being told a different vernacular. Why am I saying this? Because I've realized that most people aren't seeing the importance of it. Let me go ahead and bring these people up. Private chat. What happened? Okay. Hey, where'd you go, West Side? Did you lose out? Would you lose your stream, brother? Come on back in. Anyway, I just want to get through this foundation here, and then we can build on it. I know we have a lot of things that trouble us. I speak on these things too. I believe we have to. Okay, he's coming back in now. Hold on. I believe that we have to. I'm gonna finish up right now. We have to.
No, you good to kick me out.
Yeah, that's all right, brother. I believe this is what we have to. I think, in my own opinion, we have to build a commonality, because the enemy's always going to be there. And we have to build that relationship. And I believe it is very, very of the utmost important. I'm not a fearful person. I am not scared. But I'm worried about a lot of you. Let me turn this down a little more. I feel like I'm doing a joust with it. Somebody was out there playing that merengue, salsa, whatever. I'm worried about y'all. That you haven't taken the means or whatever to gather your senses and put yourself in a position that is healing and helpful. I can read now, and that's what I would like for the discussion to be. We have enough hate in this world, and dynamically we can express that hate easily. I want to see us get to a place where we can elevate ourselves, because I need to turn this notification off. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I'm gonna hit it off next time. We have to rise above the occasion, and we have not all joined together. We are still compatible with battling one another and fighting each other on ignorance, pure ignorance. I mean, look how we got people coming in. Hopefully they're sharing this and it's kind of going to come back. But we got people coming in and running, because you cannot change the personification that people have accepted in their lives. You cannot sway over the ignorance. The sad part is the ignorance is not going to deliver anybody. The ignorance is not going to take anybody and lift them. The ignorance, and I ain't talking about to a plateau with some God or something. I'm talking about you're a God and you don't even know it. Yet there were gods before you. And the thing is, until you come into that reality and start assisting and putting together the puzzle pieces, because they made it so we can't go around and be archaeologists, dig up our own grounds and this, that, and the other. They made it so we can't go out swimming in the oceans. No, they need jackal stoles and sons and nephews to do all that. They need those in their circle to do that, because they want to beat everybody else and be the founders to be accepted by the enemy. Now, the enemies of my enemy may be our friends. I'm saying that very loose. Yet, do you think with them betraying us that they'll be accepted? I think there'll be great sacrifices because these things are perverted. Now, are there good ones out there? I believe so. I believe the Kandahar giant was killed because it was a good one. I believe another giant that was blown, a J dam dropped on, was killed because it was a good one. Oh, I know quite a few things that I don't like to discuss or talk about. And our people are far from prepared. It doesn't matter where you're at. It doesn't matter who you think you are. It doesn't matter what you believe. It doesn't matter if you dismiss this. That's why I was walking y'all into this when I was talking about doesn't matter. People are going to find out. And I've seen this so many times. And in the last minute, they're going to do this. Why did I listen? Why did I listen? Why did I listen? I'm telling you. What do you think, Wes?
You're exactly right. You're exactly right. And the live you did this morning was phenomenal. I'm not gonna go over what you were saying because but that was phenomenal. I mean, if I could repost it, I would. But YouTube's got me on goddamn, got me on a lockdown there. But I agree. I agree. It's just like some of these keywords, some of these women that we have to deal with in my age group. I'll tell them certain things. And I'm not going to say this girl's name because I told y'all about her, but she was a so-called Shinnecock. And, just the ignorance in her head and the stuff we could be building and this, that, and the third. But when you're ignorant and you're part of this Nazi Zionist extremist system, it's just hard to penetrate that head and get knowledge in there. But like I said, I'm not gonna be saying a name and this, that, and that, but y'all knew what I'm talking about. Like, but this shit is crazy. Like, I'm about building nations. I'm about building.
Yeah, Lisa
plans.
Cypress. I have no problem saying her name. She created it, and there's no hate.
No.
Atmosphere, and we're not gonna be
real. Not her. I'm talking about not that stupid ass agent. I'm talking about this girl.
Don't do that. I know what you're saying. God, I know.
No. This girl I was dating for a bit. Remember the girl I sent you?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And
all right.
we could be building shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, we could be building shit, she's from that Shinnecock tribe and all this kind of shit like that, but it's crazy and just dumb and just ignorant. And like I said, people don't know what good men, my generation, what we got to deal with and trying to find a significant other and somebody that understands a lineage and a legacy and stuff like that. It's just, it's fucking crazy. And I didn't live all around this country, so it's not like here or there is better.
Right,
these women, my generation, not all, but a majority are just, they're choosing to be the downfall of themselves. And that's real shit. But I mean, like you said, at that last moment, okay, I could have listened. I should have listened. And boom. So right. I agree.
Yeah, and it's on all sides. Man, woman, men, women, children, young adults, old adults, and the worst part about it is it's sadly not going to change. No time. I believe it's too late for a lot of change. I'm not going to throw mud in the windscreen. I'm not going to throw sticks into the wind. I'm definitely not going to throw nails at the paper. Yet I can't lie. The majority aren't going to. They're not going to come out of it. When I made that statement about you could take everybody on this earth and put them in the state of Washington, shoulder to shoulder, and still have room.
That's right.
That's the fact. And they had people actually message me and said, "Man, you got to be crazy." I says, "Bro, you ever been to Washington?" I says, "I'm using that because of its size over Oregon and the way
right.
it's mountainous peaks and everything. And we're talking about people like Rams and everything else in that state alone. That so-called state. over almost 9 billion people. We could put them all in there and everybody would fit. The lands are not overpopulated. This is control. First, they want to take the guns. Oh, there are good people at work right now. But the problem is, how much give do they have? How much take do they have? You dig what I'm saying? How long before the give gives out, and how long before the take they're done taking? You get what I'm saying? I enjoyed the conversation with Paul Cook. They are really coming at him, and he's been doing nothing but disclosing and sharing what is already out there, what I've been talking about for a long time. But he's doing it in a way that's dynamic. He is going to the places. He is showing the people and the funds and everything else, and he is putting it back into this, what we call search and discovery of that which certain organizations are being allowed to hide, or specifically at certain times, like a caliber, being selected to be able to put out there. And this is a disease of the individuals in these certain groups to do these things. And we're not going to be able to come together, like Westside was saying, if we have certain women who have a character about them that don't want to awaken. But we can't awaken everybody, or we have certain men who are deplorable. It's that, leaning on that, we will never get anywhere. We have some mainstay, powerful people, and they have not been able to rise to the occasion because they believe they need permission. A lot of people believe they need permission. If that ain't fear-based structure, especially steeped and based on religion, because religion will have you believe do nothing and wait. You are saved. Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, Genesis, then come up to some New Testament talking about turn the other cheek. I be damned. I ain't turning shit. Excuse my French. Excuse my language. Unnecessary. I am not turning anything. We have gotten to a point of perplexity. They have found structures under the ground that date back 300,000, 500,000. We're but a drop in the ocean. People aren't even making it 20 and believe past 20 and 30 and 40 years old. They're not getting these messages. They're not hearing this. Everybody's running around on white and black. Why is it that I share something based on food, and I've been saying this, and all the other countries have litigated with the personal and wanting to destroy their own people, if that's even the case? Change all the toxins and poisons out, but this frivolous fake-ass government, this sorry-ass CDC and everything else still got these poisons in this food, and we're supposed to be the great, because this administration has been just tearing down, like these Navy SEALs have been saying, about 20 of them. They've been tearing down America from the inside, and everybody's still allowing it. I'm telling you, people are getting tired. And maybe that's what they want, but they're not ready for it. Trust me. These little foreign soldiers, I told you about the Chinese cats. It's not about hate because I got Chinese in my family. It's about these sons of bitches raised ignorantly. Like the nigga on your block who ran around the corner and shot the other nigga he knew growing up with all knife in the back of the head over a piece of pissy or $5 bills or a bag of weed. See, we're dealing with something that is outside but inside our control. If people would just take the moment, I used to say breathe. Damn it, I think so many of y'all are choking right now. You don't know how to breathe. And so I'm giving you instructions. I am literally giving you instructions on how to breathe, how to free yourself. Hold on, we got somebody coming in, excuse me. Oh, private chat, who was that? Oh, yeah, I appreciate it, brother. Yeah, my apologies. And nobody wants to hear anything no more. In that scrambled egg with no cheese, going in a pan with no oil, sticking to the skillet, scrambled egg, burnt up. They think that how they're processing is normal. I am attempting to tell y'all, instead of ask y'all now, you've got to change. You have to. I've given more than enough gems on what you need to do. Not everybody was poisoned like me. All right? But I'm here to tell you, you can avert from that itself. You've got to be willing to take a risk for the first time in your life beyond the paradigm of the risk that you've been given, that are no risk, but more purgatory. A risk is walking outside of the lie for once in your life. That sounds like desperation. Then what are you? If you're here listening. Most people sit there, well, I ain't seen it. Or I'm gonna say from my point of view, even my opinion don't really mean squat. In the whole world of ethics in the table of context. But I guarantee you I'm saying more than most, and the enemy don't like that. And I'm not on their table. Do you get where I'm coming from? Change has got to happen, and it better happen soon. It better happen soon. And it's not going to be a whole bunch of pills and stuff that's going to help. You have to believe in yourself. There is a next evolutionary state. Are you going to make it? Are you going to make it? Now that's desperation. T. Hines, appreciate that 10, brother. I really do, brother. And I think when I get my first check, it'll be in that the 60% because they take 40%. And I appreciate it. Trust me. Now I love y'all, man. I love the walks of life, the people I've walked this earth with. I love this world, as messed up as there are things in it. And when I want to go back and I want to read this right here again, because I believe, I think I took them upstairs because I was, oh no, I believe there are answers. Hold on, excuse me, y'all. I've got so many books right here. Oh my goodness. I'm going to read later on, guys. Don't worry. I am still going to read. I had to do this for my brother also, and I know he wants to talk about some things, so I'm not going to take it all of my time. I actually took it upstairs. I put them all together. These, I put all, oh no, here it is. Yep, duh, Brad. I'm going to read all these together. And why? Because I believe these are pertinent to right now. Custodians of time. I didn't get the other two books yet. I got the Iron Witch Call It, which is, you know, this right here. All right, Lost Confoundum by Claudio Nocelli. I'm gonna read these with that and with that. And there's four or five books I have that go with this. I'm gonna read all these together. I don't care, and a lot of y'all, when I put these together, because I had to go over it, and it's gonna be finished off with a paragraph or two every time from this right here. Now, in this, it doesn't just talk about Tartaria. It talks about what may have precepted it. Tartaria. If you want to go back and look at the times of 5,120 years, 5,000 years, or whatever, 520 years, each so-called change or acclamation to a reset, we've had dozens upon dozens of them. This existence has been long. Whatever came here, if we came here or whatever, it's been one big experimental ball, and we have been caught up in it. And the reality of it is, especially in this one, when he did this, I said he can't be from here. And then when it gets in here with the woman, breaking it down, if it don't ring true as far as what I know, what I've seen. And so y'all have a clear dynamic. And I have other books that show North America around the coastlines into certain parts of so-called South America. We know that's not what it is. It was never in Mexico. I'm getting tired of that. The whole land was one word. But when you have people based on this right here, and that's why I read this, it's not hate, because we all work together. We all work together. Yet, we know that the small has changed that. And I believe that they were the first ones selected when they were being hunted. They hate and everything else. I believe they were utilized by this enemy of life, or this perpetrator of experiments. And they've been carrying it out. If you don't believe me, then what do you think? When you look at everything that's been going on, and who have they used? The autochthonous of these lands. And when I say that all around, what does autochthonous mean again? Of an inhabitant of a place. You know what they're alluding to when they say that? It doesn't mean a singular like Africa, that a place, terra firma. That means earth, this earth. Indigenous rather than descended from migrants. Other places, they made us believe with this language, and everybody's speaking English like Babylon right now, that immigrant means from that land to this land. If we were all in, how can we be immigrants on our own land if it was Tartaria, one world, one earth, one world, one language? How be it so? When we know that the majority of these people who are talking smack against our people, no hate, were put up in our grand mansions of Tartaria, turned into what? Boarding schools and everything else, asylums, and it taught a different language, given different identities, this, that, and the other, and then are colonists, newly colonized islands, hitherto inhabited by autochthonous people that were inhabited by the original people. And we know that most of the earth, if not the majority, and Putin himself has been pulling stuff out and showing y'all the original people of Prague, Czech Republic, Russia, and the names have changed over the last 400 years. And he's showing you because he knows that his bell is about to be rung. Are y'all paying attention? If he is willing to show you and step out of pocket and say, whoo, opening these little things up, these little Tartarian is showing you, you got the Palestinians, no hate, brothers, but I'm gonna bust your bubble. This is the Christ. And it's showing a melanated man with a big fro, and he's saying, this is the original motherfucker of this land. So what does that mean? Why are people having, I believe that we've been occupied long ago, and we were able to fight off a lot of things. And now here we are, they have literally poisoned us from childhood. I'm not taking shit from these son bitches no more. I don't know about y'all, but y'all need to snap up out of it. I don't care what you look like and who you think you are, right? You're welcome to come. I've already had a few people talking about red. We're on our way. Well, man, look, ain't nothing but air and opportunity. And a plane and a damn boat ride or which I told you, I'm about that because I grew up there. What do you think, brother? Anybody else want to come on and talk?
You right. Shit. You're right. Oh, on another note, I contacted GHG Hustle, and I'm gonna contact somebody else about coming to the range and blah blah blah.
Did you reach out?
I did. I'm gonna contact Jay the Shooter too. I've had him on my pod. I done a podcast with him.
Oh, you did?
Like 2 or 3 years ago on my old West Side Cool YouTube page. So I'm gonna try to reach out to him again if he answers. So yeah.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, man. So they be doing it.
But like we're talking about here, the importance of what's going on. When you go to work, right? And when you hit the studio or go to the gym, regardless of your eyes' desires, what do you see going on in this world? What do you see? Do you see the zombies? And when you know what a zombie is, we always believe it's right, scratched up, eye hanging out the head. What do you think, Wes?
I see a bunch of frequencies that are clashing together that should not be clashing together. There's no balance. I see the robots, the zombies, the clones, the synthetic ones. I see the entities that come from these different vortexes and dimensions and shit like that have wrapped themselves in these humanoid Homo erectus type physical bodies, if you will. And they know that I see them, and they know that you see them too. It's a certain learned and a certain blood and frequency that people like us have that notice this weird ass or out of balance shit. But yeah, I see a whole bunch of even the ones that are of our bloodline. They have been hypnotized or been in some type of hypnosis that they go under their guidelines to serve them indirectly and directly. So yeah, I see that shit. Yeah, Jim,
And
music
Paul,
world. Yeah.
yo, talk about it, because I see him too, bro. I
Yeah.
be like, I know this nigga ain't alive. He can't be real. And robots are real. Androids, then I knew. They're playing y'all with Elon Musk, Asperger's syndrome ass, autistic self.
Right.
They real, y'all. They're not new. Why do you think they had the 6 million and bionic woman and man and all that other stuff? This is my brother. And Paul, because Snoo, everybody, Westside, you following Paul Cook now, right? The one that talks about touch area?
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of people, I don't know what Randall's is, but it's Sunday. This is what our brother said to us. Let me play it for you so you hear directly from him.
Yeah.
Well, let's just listen.
Yeah, they're attacking hard. I'm trying to weather the storm, mate, and hopefully come out the other end.
And I told him, yeah, it's a foolishness. Yeah, it's real crazy, brother. I'm gonna do a live, man. I'm gonna talk about a few things, but it's just, I got a lot of people. I'm not gonna share everything that was meant for him. I just want y'all to know that the world we live in is real.
Facts.
But isn't what was supposed to be for us. Hey, Water Trauma, everybody, Herbo, Snoo, T. Hines, my apologies. I love Alita. What's going on? Yeah, Scott, my apologies.
And what Herbo was saying in the chat room, much respect to you, Herbo. I mean, I know you're not saying this, but I just want to put this out. This is not their land, just like Red Wolf, and just like these people are a perverted gumbo pot of Arab, Spanish, so-called Black, Asian, all this kind of stuff. So this is, I know you're not saying this, but this is definitely not their land. And that whole, I don't do much information on the Central America thing because I don't study that much, but they're not the original people in that landmass either, in so-called the continent of America. But yeah.
Right. There are some down there who speak Spanish and another language who are fair-skinned, brown, tawny, and they belong there. But the majority, like I said, as far as octoctonus, a lot of them fighting and arguing with you who are ignorant to the truth, those are still enemies. And a lot of them come across the border.
Right.
The invisible border. Rondo! What's going on?
What up, Rondo?
I'm surprised Trauma ain't pop up in this joint. Let me put the thing back out there, y'all, because we have quite a few in the house anyway. But anybody else is welcome to come up in here. We gonna talk, y'all, and we ain't gonna just have wasteful conversations, man. We're gonna talk because, and we're gonna keep it. We're older gentlemen, all of us. We're gonna keep it where it's not deplorable. It's gonna be respectful, and I love all of y'all, man. I really do. It doesn't matter what comes out of my mouth, this, that, and other. I've just had enough. You know how they say there's that one that can see, and I always doubted. I always said no, it's a lie. I don't believe in that. I think everybody can see. Like minds and like world people will always come together, and we have so many who can see, regardless of the levels. And the problem is they have perverted the world so much that people have a hard time accepting when they can't see. What say y'all?
Real shit. Go good, Ron. What up, Ron? How you doing there?
How y'all doing today? What's going on?
I know, man. Where you was at, man? You better not been out there
on the floor.
Bro, talking about something.
I was passed out on the floor.
Oh, okay. Hey, Sue, glad you're home safe, man. I love my peoples, man. I swear to goodness, I don't know how to say it more than that or less. I think it's only one kind of love, man. It's a balance, it's an order to it. But we're not where we should be. I hope the people that are leaving are going to come back. I hope they're sharing this. I hope they bring more people in who want to come on the panel and share this stuff. We're just not going to have no foolishness. I was speaking on. I had somebody want to argue with me, and I said, I'm not going to argue with you, brother. You believe what you want. Max V, what's going on, beloved? Talking oh, the Toltec was before Olmecs. I was like, the world knows the Toltec is a period of dynasty that they didn't build those things. And I says, are you aware that some of those structures, not all, was part of Tartary, and the things before that, a lot of things were built around it. That's why I'm reading the book that I'm reading now, showing you the ancient pyramids that they want to keep buried. And even some of the stuff has been destroyed and not spoken about. And these foolish little cartel wars in the mountains with the army and the government. I mean, it's sick. It's so perverse. We used to be able to bring energy and lightning from our fingertips, y'all. We used to be able to walk up and see the light of ourselves and each other. We used to be able to float the baby across the room, the youngling. We used to be able to take ourselves up to newer heights. Here we are, like 0.01% batteries charged. I'm fixing myself something to eat. Peace, brother. No, man, you ain't got to explain that, beloved. Man, make your fried bologna or peanut butter jelly. Man, hook yourself up, bro. No, I'm just messing with you. I said that. I've been tempted to have a fried bologna. But anyway, right? Get off of that. Especially when I smoke that cricket. But anyway, right? And ganja ain't give me no damn sand water, ash water. You know, it's one of them predicaments. You know what I'm saying? But if we don't have these conversations, I think right now every podcast I've been seeing, there's only been 1% that actually made sense. Only 1% was, I believe, worthy, because everything else is all about the crap that's going on with politics and Hollywood. And I don't care no more. I don't want to hear about Jamie Foxx. It's not hate. I don't want to hear about it. But they're going to talk about it. The thing is, what do you do to protect yourself from paying it any mind? We have to ground ourselves. That's right, honey. They've been poisoning and everything. And there's things under the ground, too, that is mitigating different interference. And that's why we must get deep. When we put our feet in the dirt, when we hug the tree, when we touch the bushes and the leaves, when we chant into the wind, they're listening. We have to tone all that out. We have to step deeper into ourselves to become better on the outside of who we are. We have to transcend. I'm talking about some powder-like stuff. We have to, man. It all makes sense when you start putting it together for those who can see. These things that we have been finding and paying attention to coming and becoming more and more relevant. There's not just a rational to it. It's powerful. The problem is, do we want to get charged from it, or do we want to remain?
Mike, Red Wolf, Mike.
Oh, did it go down?
Yeah, it's doing that weird robotic thing.
How about now?
Still sounds like it.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna do this right quick.
You're back. I think you're back. Keep talking.
Okay. How about now?
You're back.
Okay. Do we want to be the little dead batteries, right? That we are? Or do we want, unplug? Or do we want to plug in? Or do we want to grab the energy from around us and allow ourselves? Because see, that's what Tesla was saying when he found out about us. We were able to pull from the energy around us. And I believe when we do that, we don't have to drink this damn water and we don't have to eat this damn food. I'm starting to believe that if I stop, because they always tell us in these little fictional stories, so-and-so died because they went on a hunger fast. Nigga was in prison, didn't make it right, didn't do nothing right, was in a stressful environment. We're outside of that environment. I'm almost willing to lay my ass in the bed for a month and not eat and drink, just get up and walk and use the bathroom, whatever I got to do, and meditate and do whatever I got to do. I'm almost ready to do that. And I'm believing it might be too late, but I'm almost ready to do that. You know, when we hear that 40 days and 40 nights, I believe it's a message. And most of us didn't get it because religion played a part into it, because they had to put a fictional character who may be a real character, but perverted to keep people studying a faith while they're willing to do some demonic, very dark Jannas type stuff. You dig what I'm saying? Hey, what's going on for the world to see media? What's cracking, baby? What's going on? What was that? a lightning will come out of your hands, heads, and eyes. Yeah, you damn right it will. The thing is, imagine if we were all together doing. See, that's why they have us all divided and separated, warring and fighting, indecisive in our thoughts, position, and everything else. We're hungry. You goddamn right, fool. And what are we hungry for? We've mistaken this fake food, which is not real food, and this fake water, which is not real water. The water of life is based on what? Being connected to what? The tree of life, right? What's the tree of life? Isn't it the people? Is it not the people? Because every time I read books, I'm starting to realize biting the tree of from the tree of knowledge and everything was that which was not supposed to be here, that which taught us things that went against our natural order. The fruit is like a word. So something spoke to some ancient one of us. And when they could see what they were talking about, they started going against order in us. That's from what I'm getting from reading in my dreams. And here we have been condensed to this, because you got to remember the people that were working in the field, they only ate once a day. How could they work 12, 14 hours doing the great things they did, eating once? Even though that was going backwards. How? I've been reading it. And it is, we fart and it's like, oh my goodness, I gotta go and get a Twinkie. What in the world? We are hungry for one another and we don't even know it. Because now they got us thinking one another means sex. That's the last thing. They've been destroying that. Why does the people have a hard time picking up these little gems that are in the world? Because they've been blinded. It went from these right here, blinders, to this. And who's pulling on the rein, the stirrup, with the rain, and who's doing that and riding your back? You see what I'm saying, y'all? Was that Mama Mother Earth, which is endless, beyond the ice? Of course, in other dimensions, we're meant to fly and travel outside of this vessel. God dang right, all with it. And it's one part knowing, but how do we? What's blocking us? Well, we've got 5G based on repeaters and the dead zone, 8440 and 808. And everybody's still pushing it. That's why I got pissed off. He had to turn his music off. I was like, yo, bro, boom, boom. I don't want to hear that. I know the disruption it causes. You know what I'm saying? We got cheering the people around here. Nigga, you here working. Turn that off. If I ain't out there doing it, you sure can't be. You see what I'm saying? That's the inner turmoil and anger that I'm not expressing in violence. I'm saying, look, be smarter, and people aren't smarter. What do y'all think?
I think that some people ain't controlling themselves like regular people. Some people are just on autopilot or running a certain program and running off that. They can't be woken up or they can't be reasoned with.
What's up? You better not be cooking no hot dogs, man.
Yeah, I was about to go out and get some more later too. They organic.
I know,
Okay.
I hate you, bro. Well, at least you know they meat. It ain't like they say it's organic and it's vegan and it's got meat in it.
uncured organic beef. Yeah, I agree. You know, like I was saying before, this, you know, we have these zombies, these robots, these other entities that come from these different dimensions and vortexes and black holes and all that kind of shit like that. But, you know, and unfortunately, again, you know, people say I might beat this up too much or whatever, but fuck it. A lot of our women, again, I'm talking about the age group, in my age group, have to use the great vagina to block this frequency. They're using women's body to weaponize all this destruction, but men don't realize it because they think all they need to do is build compounds and make money. So my point to saying is, I'm not going to say this online, is if women in my generation and furthermore don't do this, we're going to have to how can I say this? Do the physical thing, but we know this is more of a spiritual battle. And if we can get them online to, defeat this, things might can change. But unfortunately, men that, it's a few of us, but, we're going to have to, do that. I ain't gonna say it, but yeah.
I agree. I agree 100%. And you know what? It's not just the nanny, it's the bussy. Because they caught up in that thing too. The man bussy.
Right. And your mic going out too. On the mic sounding weird.
Hold on. I'm gonna do it as many times as the day, brother. Hold on. Because they don't like to hear the truth. How about now?
It's good.
All right. It's not just the poo nanny, it's the bussy, the man bussy. And that's, they want that. They need that sickness. And that's what it is. They need that separation, that devoid, that all pleasure. What do they say? But y'all gonna make me do this, man. I don't want to do this, man. Hold on. Y'all gonna make me do it. You know I got to do it, right?
Let's go.
What's your pleasure? What's your pain? What's your pleasure? So maybe go get my needlehead mask. Oh, it fit perfect too. It's glue. It's called spirit glue. You put it on, and then I put the little makeup. Oh, I got the real stuff, y'all. Oh, I come down here. I go up by half hour, come back down here, and y'all be like, I even got the thing to pull the mouth back with the mouth clamps. You know, the Motorhead one. Oh man, I got it all. I scared these kids coming to my door for Halloween. I ain't got no candy. I come to the door just like that. And I know I done messed them up for life, but it's better than what the government doing.
Yeah, hey, and these entities too are using women as a seller, as a host. So once they come in contact and with intercourse, their whole body is a satellite for that frequency. Is my point. So this is
because
why
the woman's so powerful. The woman's so powerful, but she negates the power to them, and it's misused.
Right. So they are direct satellite, and they're emitting these signals on us, themselves, this, that, and the third, from these other dimensions and vortexes through them.
Yes. Agreed. Oh, definitely agreed. Yes, that's a powerful statement, brother.
And I've said this to a couple of women. They look at me like I'm, crazy. But I'm like, all these dudes you've been with, how do you feel after? The ones that were not serious per se, and they say they felt like they've been taken over. They felt empty. They felt like something else was in them. And I'm like, that's going to be in you forever in terms of your physical body. That's why I say to them, you have to carry yourself in a certain manner, and men too. But I'm just saying, the women, is like you just said, they're so powerful. They can literally direct all these little unwanted frequencies on us and in this planet, if you will. So yeah,
I'm gonna say this. I want to see what y'all say, because I'm not into this wanting to figure out who's a man, who's a woman in the industry. But we have a friend. All right, we grew up where I grew up. Me and Snoo, and and his cousin is Benziel, right? Corley Ray's father.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna tell you like this right now. Corley Ray's the dude.
You think so? I mean, you think so? Because I don't. She look good to me. I hope not. Oh, shit.
Get a picture. You see your hand?
Okay.
Is this finger longer than this finger?
You talking about the middle finger?
No, this finger, the ring finger, son, longer than the pointer finger.
I'm on my cell phone trying to see this shit.
Boy, hold your hand up, man. Your hand, your ring finger is bigger than your pointer.
Right. Okay, I see.
Corley Ray got feet big as his damn lower leg, man. Come on.
Well, damn.
That finger's big too.
Damn.
And Benziel, because everybody's got a way that they can sell their soul. And some won't sacrifice their children. They'll do something else. And Zeno's been with them he-she and from Jersey. See, this is what people don't get, man.
Damn.
They don't pay attention to the reality of the truth of the world they live in. Now, I'm not here to pump the way, but you see the music that is singing. You see what's going on, part of the same cycle.
Damn.
That's why I say we got to stop looking with our eyes and look with our heart.
Damn. I'm all fucked up now.
Yeah,
shit.
I said that's most of them industry women is like, or women is like that.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah. Speak up, Rondo. Speak up, brother. Rondo.
I was saying, most of them women in the industry are probably that, because I'm like, most of us have never seen them people in person. I've only ever seen them on TV.
Yeah.
Never been in the same room with them. Never really looked at them. You just get
Don't want to be
across the screen.
We created all this beautiful music, and we are at the end of it because they've taken it over, even to the point of drill, which they've compilated to make allow people to start murdering one another. If that ain't out of whack and it's based on the A440 hertz music, you can hurt music. Hertz. That, and it's way, what is that compared to 7.85, 7.75, or 8 hertz? It's been talked about Benzino getting busy down the left. Yes, yeah, man. Everybody know. I got people all over, man, tell me all kinds of stuff, man. I'd be like, when I hit his cousin up, when we went to school with, and he's a Hebrew, you know, and I respect him for that. Nothing but love. It's his cousin, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna put his name on here. And we grew up around that. I'm telling you, I used to go down to that church in Houston. She nothing but women, man. I don't know when I was in the military, talking about marrying Bobby Brown. I was like, what? What? You got to be kidding me. Not her, Whitney. No, that got to be a deal or something. Something going on in the back room. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we've allowed all these conversions to happen and we didn't step up and stop it. Why? Because we have some no good niggas. Whether they clear or dark.
What about because if I was in the studio with her, I don't know if I could do my job.
What's that, brother?
What about Miss Lotto? You can't. You tell me if she is, I'm gonna be all messed up.
Who's that? Miss who?
Miss Lotto.
Who's that?
What's that song? Big Dick Energy or some shit. She's singing now. Something she got that. It's a damn sample they did by.
How do you spell her name?
She a thought rapper.
Love
You
it.
said what?
She's a thought one of them thought rappers.
Yeah, it's like Miss. I think MISSLATTO.
LATTO.
Yeah.
Oh, Miss Mulatto.
Yeah.
I still don't know.
Definitely a nigga.
Oh, I definitely don't know who that is.
Definitely a nigga. Look.
Nah, you can't do that, bro.
That's a nigga. That's a nigga if I ever seen a nigga.
Oh shit.
But I hope you ain't been strolling your train to that.
In my head, I had.
I'm gonna show you something, man. You gotta look at who they dealing with in the industry, right? And we're not here to burn all these people, man. Jermaine Dupri is a perversion. Look, y'all can look up the damn picture yourself. That's my personal opinion. But I don't want to get caught up in that either, because we're not here to talk a defamation of them either. All right? If they're whatever they want to be, they go ahead and be. I don't care. We got to look at the bigger picture of the people who come and they want to be sound and firm. Because see, we can grab 1 million people in here, you know what I'm saying, talking about that stuff. But we don't want to do what China Black and all these other individuals doing. They have them that do that. But yeah, all of them. But what I'm talking about, the Stallion. I mean, come on, I'm telling you to your face. They can do some marvelous stuff with that stuff now. You dig what I'm saying? Oh, in the Philippines? Oh, my goodness. Woo, child. When I went there, I was like, man, I was like, no, I can't. I got here with y'all because y'all going to be sleeping with some things that got to dilate. I can't do that. So I'm trying to tell you, man, That's not for us. That's low energy. That's what we're not supposed to be doing. But if our people are raised in a lie, and a lie is only circumvented to be the truth, we can't curse and downplay on the people when they do find out. I mean, when they find out, it's up to them. It's their choice. And by that time, most people give into it. El Dragon, I remember what's going on, family. Everybody, and I said that to my last brother also, but we have the people that we've got to elevate people. You get what I'm saying? We have to elevate. There are people out here who are doing the good thing, the right thing, the best thing. We're talking about righteous, as far as the narrative of the word and its existence. And what's happening? They're being attacked for it. That shows you the cowardice and the weak of what exists. When the truth started exposing itself, that's the reason why they're beating their drums. Why are we not beating ours?
Right.
We went into Vietnam and all they had was arrows and old ass Mossbergs and shit like that, right? They got our people believing that our numbers are low. Blatant ass lie. Our people, if I can get a hold of every one of them Negroes that come out of prison and they're sackless, being security, walking all big and pumped up on steroids, some of them ain't human either. Protecting these things, probably sleeping with them, you know, in the RVs, the campers, and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Walking around, boy, I pull their liver physically out there. Listen, no violence. We're not gonna do that here. We have to make a change. It has to be a change, and it has to be with those of us here and those of us who come along. We don't look. I don't know how serious people are taking this stuff. You dig what I'm saying? You know, you never know how serious people are going to take this, because right now people are watching some of the dumbest stuff. They're watching people yell, holler, and scream, curse everybody out, the mamas and their dreams, and they're not getting nowhere. Just sitting on the porch looking out the door through a screen. So they worry about the mosquito that might bite. Well, we need to be them damn mosquitoes. We need to be them mosquitoes. Do you hear me?
Oh yeah. Damn.
Right now, people are sitting there and they like, I need to pack up. I can just get the hell up out of here. And what's holding them? Fear. Fear of the unknown. Damn it, you're in the goddamn unknown. I mean, if I'm wrong, please tell me. Oh, skeet, skeet. You damn right. There is so much we can do, but yet we have so little time. And the majority of y'all ain't ready to fight nothing. They're going to take you away. They're going to be filleting you and eating you and torturing you and scaring you. A lot of us are going to end up dead fighting. All because y'all laziness. There's going to be weapons unleashed, things done you never seen before. Oh, there's people that got stuff they built, and it ain't going to last long or whatever. All because of y'all that chose to make the mistake of being lazy, usurping ideology that's based on nothing. And instead of coming together and moving forward, even in the midst of this harsh time, y'all still choose to sit on both of your hands. Hypothetically speaking, in my own opinion. Gotcha, we don't need some of that ash water to put up in one of them some drones and drop on people's damn houses. Yeah, it's worse than Sky Daddy for the world to see, brother. It's worse than that, man. The Nazi program is deep. Oh man, talk about that, man. Hey man, come on, talk about it, man. That's what we've been saying for a minute, man. Listen, it's bigger. That's just a name. That's just a label. You feel me? That's a label, but that's reality. It's a label. Hidden by many lies. Another veil lifted, is what we're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Once you know you're accountable, that's right. And then most people think that by knowing and denying it, they're unaccountable. Well, they're accountable. Look at what they did to to Orlando Brown. Y'all see him in that one video with a big gay dude holding on his head, on his arm, and he looking at the other one dancing in front of him with the bottles, and he's like, so what's going to happen? Is he drugged? Are they going to run up in his rear end? And every time he attempts to speak out to everybody, does anybody rally to go to where he's at? I told you, why is not people patrolling everything? We had that train derail over the Mississippi River. Why are people not patrolling these super pale skins, great America, and all this? Why are they not patrolling with guns, telling the police you either with us or you against them? You against us, the National Guard can't get here soon enough. And patrolling these places and making sure these idiots who are doing what they're doing ain't doing. And if they come across a giant that's no good, lay 1,000,000 rounds in them. I'm just saying, y'all.
They all talk.
The black nobilities are right where they at, brother. Man, we ain't gonna change that. Orlando Brown, he has been an experiment, and they have. Did y'all see that thing on Disney where the doctor was talking about we're cloning some more babies for the new Disney thing?
I didn't see that.
You know how many babies get fake family? Who know exactly what they're doing? We are dealing in the midst of so many perversions and lies, and we have all acclimated to it because of why? The goddamn lie vision and the big victory for them scream. Am I lying?
Not at all.
Yeah, they run.
Nope.
Well, yeah, what was that Stu has? His last interview was so submissive. He had to get out. Yo, what's the name of that movie? When the homeboy was, yeah. Well, you know what? We'll address that. We'll address that. You know what? I mean, you got some knowledge you can talk about. I hate it because we know about the Black Pope and all that. I just can't stand that. I hate giving it energy. I want energy. I want to be able to put this energy right now to gather the people out of the midst of the foolishness, to bring them back around. Because see, that's something that people are doing. Too strong, everybody. I want to address the things that are not being addressed. Not because it's different, because it's the reality. You know what I'm saying? The Moors are a dead thing that existed for a short period of time, just like the Toltec, the Mayan, the Incan, and all that, which is after the Olmec, and Olmec only lasted for a short period of time. Egypt was a certain period going back damn near 30 some thousand years ago. It's so old. And then civilizations before that are being dug up and found in the ocean, miles down. They have played on people's ignorance based off of wars and the children not knowing no better. Man, every 5,120 years, there is something that changes. Well, 2012, if that's the real year, it changed. And we know that they added years because they want to change the time frame. They want to speed things up. And nobody's really catching on to that. No, entertainers. We can't rely on them for nothing. But some that come out can't be ignored. They need to be saved. Bottom line. But the problem is we don't even know how to save ourselves. If that was the case, everybody would listen. And not just be listening. I mean, just hearing some words. They'd be listening and taking it in. Excuse me. You feel what I'm saying? I appreciate that, Snoo. Oh, what's that for the world? I had an aneurysm, so I'll be losing my shit, my thoughts. That's all right. And you can build beyond that. Many other brains and pathways of synapses that can fire off. And all you got to do is attain the reconnection, because the majority of us don't use our right hemisphere. Start meditating to snap on over there. Make sure that you're watching your diet. Anybody else want to add something?
I'm still fucked up over the lotto thing. God damn.
Boy, if you don't get your, hey, you're fucking around, bro. Keep fucking around, bro. Stop it. Because you know what time it is.
Woo. I know I sell out.
Boy, you better shut that shit up. You still got that testosterone working, boy. You better put it in the other direction. Make some babies, guys, and keep it moving.
I'll give her some babies. I'll skeet all up in that thing. God,
yeah, for the world to see. We gotta get the sisters chanting to the wind. We say the word healing, right? Some sort of out there. We say the word healing, and that's because it's been given to us. What is wrong with the truth of some snapback? They want us to believe it's based on a pussycat. No. I just want to say it that way. No, forget that snapback. The snapback coming back into order. See, we're not thinking in a way to reestablish our regenerative forces. You see what I'm saying? We have a fake ass government that know that there's nothing they can pay as far as what is owed to us. There ain't shit they can pay us back. Nothing. And that's why they do the things they do. Because they're a perversion. I'll never bite my tongue for this fictional ass, fake ass government. And then they put all the nasty things in you and they target you with energy weapons and shit and all kind of other, F-boy stuff. I'm here to tell you that you can override this regardless, even if it's to the point where it feels like you can't override it. The perversions are real. And most people don't want to accept it. You know what I'm saying? They're attacking my brother Paul Cook, right? But you say all these other damn little idiots out here and they talking about time travel and everything else, and they ain't attacking them. Why? Because Paul Cook might have been approached. I'm gonna have to talk to him. And he said, no, he ain't there for that. If you ever get approached and you don't know how, ask somebody. You get approached and somebody asks you, hey man, what do you do? Ask somebody, hey man, what do you think about this? I'll lean on your better judgment. If you're not a person that's got good judgment, you better ask somebody. Ask me. There's plenty of people to ask. And that's what's wrong with our people. They don't ask nobody. Because see, they want to be involved with this fictional world we live in. Well, it's a real one, but it's not the right one. Y'all ever see that dumb bitch Maxine Waters talking about, yeah, that AR-15 got the bullet like a 50 cal, weigh 12 pounds, as much as a Hold up, let me see if I can find that. Yo,
I know exactly what you're talking about, that crazy old witch.
Oh my goodness, I gotta have a good laugh right now after talking all this shit.
She wearing a skin suit, her skin falling off.
Oh yeah, she ain't nothing natural about that bitch.
Oh, and Sue Mulatto is she brown anyway. She might be half pale face or whatever, but if she gave me a try, I'm jumping in.
Who?
Better check the fingers, cooler. Check the fingers.
I think the fingers is good, man. The fingers is
check
good.
The fingers. That's all I'm saying. Just check the fingers. I learned that from Ray. That's what I'm looking for. I want to see fingers. I see hands.
Damn, the finger's good.
Hold on, I gotta find this shit, yo. I hope this is it. No. Oh, they trying to hide it. They trying to hide it, y'all. Well, I remember when she was incited. Remember she incited riots? You dig what I'm saying?
Yep, she was telling her to punch people in the face.
But she was talking about the AR, the assault rifle bullet, and talking about, man, I wanted to play that, man. Oh, they trying to hide it, y'all. Something ain't right with her. She looked like she probably got some lizard in her. She got something. It ain't right. Maybe she might have a mermaid or something. Can't find it. You used to go right to it. When you type it in, it used to be the first thing that popped up. It's not even there. And then they talking about, look, I watched 2 Navy SEALs. There ain't gonna be another election. And talking about Biden running again. How is that old falling stair nigga?
CGI.
God, no, don't give him no ass water, man. Let that mother sucker fall up some stairs. But anyway, how in the world do you allow this to happen? And then every time I turn around, I ask people, and all of a sudden the niggas where I grew up with, they all quiet now. All them goofy niggas is quiet. You got a couple of them because they father, because I say something about Masons and Muslims, which I don't give a fuck because I'm right. They run over because they ain't living that. They ain't living a life. So I'm going to curse their ass out like they need to be cursed out. They run over, they want to laugh about something, but you made the decision. You part of the bandwagon lit association, the chemical, what they call it, lobotomization, and they think they're right. What are they putting in the food over there that they're not putting in the food over here? Or is it just that a lot of us made a strategic change in the dynamic of our diet, and we're fasting more, we're meditating more? Is that what it is? Or we're exercising? What do y'all think?
I think it also has a part to do with us accepting what reality is, and not trying to live in an illusion of stuff still. Because I still know a bunch of people think stuff's going back to normal, and I'm just looking at them like they're crazy. They don't even know what's coming.
Yeah. Listen to this. See, me and Snoop, we grew up together. She got away from shit. She's telling exactly what I know. Because you got to remember, I got a bunch of Masons and Eastern Stars in my family. I was asked to be one. You're supposed to ask to be one. But because my knowledge is so broad in that bullshittery, I chose not to. I was approached several times. Twice over here. Oh, your knowledge. You carry yourself like a distinguished gentleman. Listen, we have a proposition for you. I see the fucking ring. I see the, oh, hell no, bro. No disrespect, no. Oh, okay. We see you had an uncle. I know his name is in the books. You know, that's all right. I have a few other relatives. No, appreciate it. Well, I heard that you was in Edinburgh, Scotland. Then you know exactly why I'm saying no. And then they stop. Because they really don't know. (1987) to have a 90-year-old Masonic woman with the biggest pair of Dolly Partons in the world, 87 and 85-year-old Masonic men, went out their way to inform me of some shit. But I had to pass a fucking test, and it wasn't an easy one. I mean, I got to have some big ass titties around my head, but it wasn't an easy one. Hey, Gray Wolf. Matter of fact, everybody, if we miss anybody. Westside, I think, got a permit here. He's trying to go back to Texas, California, man. He don't want y'all to see that goddamn ice, that old Easy E. So he got a snow bunny up in there. Ain't no problem, no hating here. You know, I'm all with it, bro. But anyway,
I get 2 of them.
Where's the wife at, Gray? He coming up in here all by his goddamn self. Your dad was asked to be one? Yeah, he said no. I know he did. El Dragon Ball. Your auntie is an Easter Star, but a hardcore fake ass Christian. I'm trying to tell you. Talk about it, man. Talk about that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? People don't look. I'm not here to burden people, but that is not who we are. regardless of us, maybe, let me tell you something about the Masonic thing. It's been like so many other things. They have been compromised. It was everywhere. It's not what it was. You know, it's a lie now. You dig what I'm saying? Our food. Yeah, a lot of companies don't accept our food, Christopher. That's right, Christopher. A lot of it. Why? Because no, they changed it. They got our stuff, but they do it the right way. They're not poisoning the people with all that soy and all that crap. They already did it, and they saw the outcome of it, so they changed it. Go over. Let me tell you something. I'll tell you, two companies go and talk about that damn LGBT LMNOP motherfucking roadmap shit, and they'll take your ass to put diesel tires around your ass, and diesel fuel, and set your ass on fire.
They used to have pictures, videos of that on World Star. I think they took them down.
And I'm not talking about just dark ass Africa. I'm talking about other. Oh, listen, man. How did we become the chumps with a weak ass, punk ass government? Because it's something else to it. These damn scientists, they better stay hidden. But there's good ones, man. It's just, how can you say something when you're caught up? See, look, man, how can you say something when you're caught up in something that you can't get out of? You know what's funny? You have people, right, who never talk a lot, and then they get rich, and then they get security. And by that time, they have been in the circles that what they want to share with you, they don't share now because they feel like by getting security, it would put them in a position to open up and say something. Well, they've gotten to the position where they've sold things now where they feel like, oh. And then you have people who have been saying it all the time. It doesn't have to matter if they have security or not. You dig where I'm coming from? Now, I don't want to be, cracking eggs here and there and throwing bacon, slap bacon here and there. I'm just saying, nobody ever pay attention to these little tiny dynamics. You feel me? What's that? What's that right there, brother? What's that, man? I want to say, if I tap on it, it's going to take me away from this.
No, I was looking at the fingers of her, and she a female.
Oh, okay. Y'all can tap on it.
I stand correct.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
So hers like this.
Oh yeah. Look at it, y'all. That's wifey right there.
No. We ain't gonna let you get away that damn. No, hell no. No, nigga. No,
that's a woman. Nah, don't do me like that. That's a woman. Don't do me like that.
I love you, nigga. Shut up. Take this medicine.
Oh no!
Damn it. The motherfucker ain't. I saved it. Hold on. Oh no, you ain't getting away. Oh, foul download. It was slow. Okay. Now, where you at, motherfucker? Oh, wait a minute. I got to do it, bro. It ain't about you, man. It's about love. Hold on. It's a download, nigga. Pictures, nigga. Oh shit. Oh, they trying to hide it from me, bro. Oh, download. Okay. Oh, they mixed it up in all my pictures. Yeah, they mixed it up in my pictures, y'all. They trying to be slick. Okay, I'm gonna show you right now, bro. Hold on.
People don't be thinking it's possible because they've been doing it a long time before they started making it popular. She can be a dude, yeah, she is.
Oh, okay. You might be right, Westside. You might be Westside. Hold on. You might be right, Westside. You might be right.
That's pure vagina right there. Pure pussy.
Hey, watch that. Watch that word, bro. Hold on now. I'm going with you because you know they do a lot of phone shopping now. Hold on now. You know me. I'm a researcher, goddamn. Live and okay, I don't know. This motherfucker might be a female, y'all. She got the butter injects though. Yeah, she might be. I'm not trying to hate on her. That's a woman. You lucky, bro. That's a woman. I just looked at 3 hands, and yeah, that's all female right there. And the rib cage. Oh yeah, the rib cage. Right. Yeah, that's all female right there, bro.
If I get a chance, I'm lighting that thing up. I'm bringing it right to the nation.
Hey, put it back to work. Learn how to heal, bitch, and stand to the north. I know that's right.
right.
Got several times while working in corporate America. Got tapped. Oh, word. You did, Max? I hope you didn't join. Well, you didn't do it, right? When I was in service going to different countries, we had to do that. I was like, the fuck? They said, yeah, we don't trust American foods. Yeah, it was the same thing. And we always had to cook. And that's why I like going out, you know, getting the kebabs and stuff. And I always felt more powerful in the gym. My father was asked to be one, but turned him down. That's what's up, Herbo. Uncle Mo, what's going on? Peace, brother. What's going on? Okay, okay. Remember Michael Jackson was speaking the truth? Yeah, he was speaking the truth. I think a lot of them are allowed to do a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, Chris. It's a female. That one, she's a female, bro. But this one, he want to stick any goddamn woman, man. Hey, that's his thing. I can dig it. You know. That's a vampire. Y'all can't fuck with goddamn Vlad, the motherfucking impeller. She was way pretty when she was normal when she got transformed. But yeah. Oh, there you go. Yeah, she now may not be the same person exactly. And there's a lot of them. There's a lot of people in the music industry, but a lot of them it's hard to tell. They got fat. They butt look all weird now. Some of them are young, so it hasn't really deformed yet. They got the breast done. They've got rib removed. It's hard to tell them apart unless you know, like I said in pre-med, you know exactly what you're looking at. From Coily Ray, this motherfucker long. Like, see how mine is? Coily Ray shit long and got feet. This motherfucking big. That little short motherfucker had feet as big as Busta Rhymes up on the stage. I'm just saying. We ain't gonna get into that shit though. All right. And if I'm wrong, forget it. Ain't nothing wrong with. See, this is what we're in a world now. If you wrong about something, everybody want to have you. Motherfucker, you can't have shit on my land because everybody was wrong that came here. No, bro, I was told what they told you regarding my level of overstanding, of course, a decline citing the Most High. Okay, that's right. Damn right. If secrets were required, we wouldn't be here. The secret goes against all living things. They believe they're given a period of time, but the period of time was for them to develop these weapons and to deal with the enemy, to make sure that we were subjugated and subdued to a certain point. They want to make this the last time that they have to fight. Or it might be for a next experimental session. When I tell you that robots existed, that we had technology that far surpasses the shit we even have now, people thought I was crazy. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah, what's that, L Dragon? What's up? Are you talking about, yeah, man. It's crazy. Hey, Ronald, when one on Tucson, you don't have a whole lot of that going on unless you go to a certain trailer park, you might see it. But down there in Tucson, you don't have a lot of that old flippity floppity and this one look that one kind of shit going on down there, man.
There's a lot of crystal methanese down here. They look
Oh,
like
yeah, a lot of that mess. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
you got to.
I don't see too much of the upscale people unless they are up in Catalina Hills, the Catalina foothills, or something, or the rich people that where those
the rich people. You definitely
where those tower cactuses is at.
Okay. Oh,
it's up there with the rich people. That's why I was laughing. I'm like, yo, they're gonna fry them all, man.
Yeah. Her name was Miss Mulatto. Yeah, but see, I like Tucson when I was down over that motherfucker, man. I like the way everything's established in the rocks and this, that, and other. That's like. Nice. I tell people, like, if you want to run, you better run to a place high the fucking up, but you better be able to make sure that you know where to go and hide. You better be able to find a canyon, a crevice, or something, so you can fight for another day. Because a lot of people don't even know where to run to. You these niggas in the city, where they gonna run? Man, they got
National Forest 10 miles away. Running, you just go around the side of it to get to the park.
Niggas in New York, you're done.
Yeah.
Niggas in Jersey, you don't know where to go to because y'all can stay around the same certain areas unless it's job related and you're traveling for vacation. Cali, man, y'all better get y'all ass watching this thing. And even, man, that system, as safe as it is, it's safer coming in. Even over here in Arizona, we're not too sure that certain areas around here are safe from certain.
Hell no, Chris. Your mic went out too.
Oh, they did it again. Go figure. You know what I'm saying?
And she ain't no transformer, Chris. What you talking about, man? Come on, man.
Hey, listen now. Yeah, we are doing. Yeah, that's a female, man. Yeah. We ain't gonna do all that shit. Yeah, stop that bullshit. Mic check. How can you hear me now?
Yep.
Okay. We're gonna do that shit. It's not the platform ain't for that motherfucker shit. We just talking about the homeboy want to stick it down. It's my boy. I wanted to make sure he wasn't talking about the goddamn
Decepticon, Megatron.
I'm telling you, she give me a chance. I'm gonna bring her straight up to y'all. Y'all gonna see it. I'm close to this.
Yeah, ain't said there's a few of them down there. Over that way. Hey, listen, y'all. Back on the main subject, right? A lot of our people don't know or unaware how dangerous time we really in. They're really not seeing. They're not grasping how dangerous the time we in. You feel what I'm saying? Boy, you But do y'all know how dangerous of a time we in? I'm not talking about the hood shootings and all that fuckery. I'm not talking about all the truth coming out. I'm talking about what's unseen. How many of y'all can tell a true story about something you've seen that you can explain in full detail? I mean, oh, yeah, I know you've seen some shit, Rondo. How many of y'all can share a story really about some real serious shit you've seen? Huh? See, there's a lot of people I've come to find out, and I'm always talking to people that really haven't seen shit yet, or they're oblivious. They can't see it. Have y'all ever thought about that? There are people who literally are cut off. It's like they went and got that goddamn electrode shit. You know what I'm talking about? Huh?
The lobotomy where they cut that stem in your brain?
Well, you know, you can get the electric shock therapy. You know, like motherfuckers is going mental and shit. Calm their ass down. It fries their circuits. It's literally frying certain firing synapses. Not, you know, TRU, what's going on? 110.8, what's cracking and fine? Y'all been checking out his music? It's in the description. Check him out. The brother got some poetry. West Side, check him out. Troy, you know that West Side's a music engineer, brother, in Phoenix. Anyway, he just came from Cali. I mean, a solid one too. I'm talking about a solid one. We need to keep it all together because we keep messing with small hat motherfuckers. A lot of our people become so comfortable to deal with the enemy and not even realize they're dealing with the enemy because they want to make a living, that they sell themselves and they sell themselves short. And what we need, and we have Negroes who are doing the same thing now. You make beats and things too? Okay. See, well, we gotta get played out. We gotta play it out, put it in the description. I mean, real motherfuckers really doing it. You know what I'm saying? He about to turn that boom, boom, boom shit on. You would think that I would love it, seeing I had motherfucking lowrider and the biggest sound system in the world in Florida. I've had enough of that shit. It's so negative. But how many of y'all have been looking at people that just really can't conceive of the reality that we're in? As sad as it, you know, some crystal star shit. Crystal, what's that movie? With the Jim Henson puppets walking around the crystal labyrinth or whatever the fuck, you know, Fraggle Rock type shit. You know, motherfuckers in the ground. Well, them bitches gonna come to the surface and they gonna fuck a lot of shit up. I believe these motherfuckers exist, and they gonna smack a whole lot of motherfuckers inside their head. They're gonna whoop motherfuckers up. We think about all the, look how many people have come up missing in the last fucking couple of years. They just fucking disappeared. What kind of shit is that? I told you about my friends in the army, was a friend of mine, said that shit really happened with the motherfucking thing coming out the water in the street, snatching the brother into the motherfucker, and then spitting his dead body out and then walking about the motherfucker. And the people watching the motherfucker get up off the body and walk out. He said, no, that really happened. He's out of the military. He said, he got the fuck out of there. He said, man, it couldn't happen. He said, man, the shit happened. He said, I don't want to talk about it. I was like, what? He said, yeah, man, it happened. I was like, damn, that's another. And it's becoming more and more. Are y'all getting me?
Mm-hmm.
So I guess you gotta wait for it to happen to you. Because you remember some of us say, man, I don't know, it ain't happened to me yet. That's the stupid motherfucker. That's like people walking around the Hiroshima and Nagasaki talking about, man, we whooping ass. And you looking like a piece of burnt bacon upside the wall somewhere, one is still standing. Like, come on. Look, it's ridiculous. And look, they got enemies. Every government is an enemy to the people. Every fucking one. When I saw that African motherfucker talking about if you're still using the US dollar, and the majority of the people, 70-something% of the people, or more than that, didn't want to not use the dollar. Ain't that some shit? So they put them up on the screen to make everybody here feel some kind of way. You niggas better be ready to fight. And I know that 99% of you motherfucking ain't.
Damn. Well, yeah, that's real. It's real shit. Oh, yeah. I see y'all in the chat room. Yeah, much respect to Mac, Il Dragon, 12. Yeah. Y'all wanna peace, everybody. My contact is all on my page there. Much respect, y'all.
Oh, Kill play some of your instruments. All right. Well, you got to bring them to the forefront because I rock some of that shit. Dark Crystal, Trey. That's it. Yeah, Dark Crystal. Yeah, I appreciate everybody up in the house, man. I wish more people would speak out. Number love, number respect. Trust that. Folks get a piece of the pie. I don't want to share the recipe. They damn sure don't. But you know what? That's why it's good to know how to grow your own food and make your own pie. You know what I mean? Not real food, but pie, but you know what I'm saying. Information. TTG? What's that? I don't even know what that means, brother, honestly. God, I got all that shooting training. Thanks. Yeah, right. But you got to keep it going. Don't matter. You got to keep it going. You got to keep them sights and everything tying in. What I said, that's why I keep telling people, why do they think they want to take your guns? And they got the dumbest. Look at the motherfucker here in the ATF. That nigga ain't nothing but a straight up motherfucking
clown.
I don't even like giving that energy. You hurt my wrist. Look. He one of them rainbow niggas. He ain't no different from that motherfucking nigga that betrayed us back in the goddamn 40s and 50s and 60s. LB, with the building's name now. J. Edgar Hoover. Ain't that his name?
Yep.
Yeah. The bones don't lie. Oh, the email? Okay. At the bone structure, straight back and hands. But my email's in there too, brother. Look at the description when it's done. It's in all of them. The bones don't lie. Look at the bone structure, straight back and hands past the groin. Is a man. Nah, that ain't the truth all the time, honey. I know. Gotta remember my aunt and them. They play basketball. My cousin Jazz. The motherfuckers is built a little. They built like warriors because the bloodline looking like black ass Asian. Johanna Wright and Jasmine Wright. You know, they look like motherfucking black Chinese. You know what I'm saying? Like my mother looked like a yellow. So, you know what I'm saying? and Anjo and my mama got the same daddy and mammy. You know what I'm saying? Both of them were dark as hell. Well, why my mama come out looking like a goddamn cream popsicle and my aunt come out looking like deep dark chocolate. But they look like, you know what I'm saying? That's the beautiful thing of who we are. You see what I'm saying? So the bones don't lie, but we can be misled by the time and age of our knowledge. We lack a lot of knowledge. Again, ergo why I read. Ergo why I share stuff. Ergo, why we are supposed to all see things different. And it's beautiful if other people would join the fuck in and stop being lazy. And I had to bring it back around. Getting a little distracted by all that bullshit. Fuck a dude that want to be a woman. Fuck a man that want to be a woman that want to be a man. And I'm tired of talking about that shit. It's fucking a rap. Stay on fucking target. On point. It's good to talk to Paulie, to hear what's going on. It's terrible to hear that they're attacking his page. The reality of the situation is we have a lot of fucking work to do. And that's the bottom line. And a lot of people don't want to do that fucking work. They believe they've done enough work, and they haven't done, excuse my language, they haven't done enough friggin' work. Not at all. They haven't even touched the Christmas. They haven't even sliced through the first layer of doing enough work. And we're at that point. You dig what I'm saying? Where there's no comeback. We got work to do, y'all. And I got taste for some goddamn chicken wings. Anyway, I can't eat chicken. But with some motherfucking jalapeno hot sauce or something. I don't know, Carolina Reaper. I just want some hot sauce and some chicken wings like a motherfucker. Get my emails the other day. Oh, throw my email in there, Westside. Please throw it in there. Let me see. Can I throw it in there? Let me see. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Let me post a comment. Let me tag mine in there. My apology, y'all. My apology. I forgot. God damn it. Oh, damn. I feel retarded. I'm all on here and I forgot. I'm going to figure it out. So much more shit. Bam. Bang. Okay. Look, we're going to take it down because I got to do some eating. I want to come back and get about a lady been reading on. Man, I love this. I wish more of y'all would step up to the back and come on, man. We are beyond this thing of don't know nobody know me. It's not even about that no more. We need more people to get involved. All right. Now, if you feel like you don't have the what you call it to I was getting a phone call, y'all. These fucking anyway, who's watching everything? But anyway, if you feel like you don't have the what you call it to have this libation and conversation, don't do that. Do not rob yourself of the brothers and sisters around you. Always join in, man. I'm not asking. I'm telling you, join in, because a lot of people have a lot of knowledge. We deny anybody here, y'all? West side?
Nope, not at all.
Now, come on, y'all. Oh, Max, you like, yeah, I thought you did before. Yeah, man, you know you can come on in, shit. Oh, but hey, Max, he with that music, y'all. Y'all check him out. I posted some of his shit, y'all. Shit solid. You hear me? Raul, shut up. Raul. Yeah. I'm like his shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. I'm telling you, we got to support each other, man. I don't give a damn what it takes. And I'm grateful for those who are making that transition and that trip to get the fuck away from that goddamn East Coast. Now we got good, strong people over there, but it's the heart of the country, man. I'm telling you. I mean, if they decide to drop some fucking nukes and fuck the middle of the country, then cool. You dig what I'm saying? But Bill Gates bought a lot of land. And I'm here to tell y'all there's a lot of shit up under us. There's a lot of things up under us that people don't know nothing about. And when I tell you that our earth is bigger than you can imagine, that you can't even imagine. There's no ends. It's phenomenally big. It's beyond the scope of what we even can. And we're being lied to all the time. You feel me? My email for any takers, cashman2300 at yahoo.com. Write it down. I know Westside, you can get all that good information, right? Because we need to work some new stuff. Some orthogonist, some Aboriginal music. We need to change the beats. We need to change the frequency. Even if it's only for a short period of time, we need to make it happen. We need to make it happen. Because everything else has been about destroying us. You dig what I'm saying? And I love my people, man. We don't need no more goddamn destruction. We've had enough, man. And we need this to get out. We need to reach beyond and further out. You know what I'm saying? I need to get some of my brothers from Philly. I need to get some of my people from, well, Texas is good to go because I was thinking about moving over to Texas. I lived there for like 1 year. And that was because of my boy Big Al. But it was only because I was going back over to New York. I should have stayed my ass in Texas. Shit. But we need to find a way. I was thinking about going back up there with my uncle, John Amos. Up there, you know, my Uncle Reggie. Well, I live by him, not with him. But and then look, y'all. We gotta make something happen. Had a truck driver tell me his what? Partner drove trucks, and when he approached the mountain entrance, he was warned not to look left, right, or back as he went through this. Yeah, that's a big fact. But there was a lady, a pale-skinned lady, a big truck driver, went in there and recorded every goddamn thing. That's Cheyenne Mountain. Yeah, and unless there's other mountains too. Yeah, and that was like about 5-6 years ago when that happened. The one that I'm talking about. She recorded every goddamn thing. I haven't seen nothing. I haven't seen a YouTube channel. Maybe they got her ass. I don't know. But we've got to move beyond that, people. We got to move beyond that. You hear what I'm saying? Damn, I'm still sitting here with this hat on, man. I'm not trying to freak y'all the fuck out. You feel me? I had them put my Pendleton back on. When I told the neighbors we was wearing Pendleton a long time ago, they didn't believe me. I was like, okay. And so I pulled out about 5 pictures and said, what does that look like? Before it was a household name taken on by a small hat motherfucker. All right, and made motherfucking millions and billions on it. And they made y'all believe it belonged to you motherfuckers when it didn't. Fuck around and find out. People hate when a motherfucker come with a little bit of knowledge, so they got quiet. That's what they do when you slap them in their fucking mouth. No hate. Ain't no homo. We always say we love each other, man. That's what the fuck. There's only one kind of love, and it's a true love based on order. You good, bro? You know what I'm saying? Solid, man. That's why we do this. That's all that means. It's an embrace. You know what I'm saying? It's like my word is my fucking bond. You know what I mean? We're gonna get ready to shut it down. Any last words there, brother?
Like, share, subscribe, and tribe, yo.
Yeah, same thing. Subscribe, all that. And yeah, much respect, y'all.
I'm surprised you ain't saying nothing about them motherfucking small hats.
I mean, you know how it is. We gotta have our own media. We gotta have our own media. That's very important.
Yeah.
You know, buying land, but we gotta have our own media because how are we going to communicate? Now we're gonna do smoke signals off the canyon, off the mountain, off the cliff or something. I mean, cool, I'm down for that, but how are we going to communicate? So we gotta have and invest in our own media enterprise. We gotta do that, y'all.
Exactly. Facts. Well, this has been a great podcast, man. We kept it under 2 hours. I would love to have more of y'all come on. Maybe we can set something up. We can communicate to where we can bring it on in. And you see what I did? I actually had a direction I wanted to go. And even though we veered off a little bit, it was a great veering. It's always required. It's not about control. It's about staying in the demi zone, you know, with the guidance. But at the same time, having a good time. You know what I'm saying? It don't always have to be life and fucking death, even though that's what's up. We are a great, wonderful people. And the world knows that. And many knew that before. You dig what I'm saying? We have gotten lost in time. We allow a broken generation, to write a narrative when we created the position that they're in. How can we let this generation fucked up think they write the narrative for us? Because we got a bunch of dumb people. They're not going to make it, these motherfuckers, at all. Not all, but you know what I'm talking about. The dynamics.
Right.
Okay? It's not hate. Now it's time they allow perversions as if they the ones that say what can be and can't be. We got to say no, motherfuckers. We can say fuck your platforms too. Because nigga, I'll make the trips. I can get rid of the goddamn cell phone. How many of y'all turn these shits off and unplug them? How many of y'all turn your damn screen, your TVs off and unplug them from the net?
I would, but I need my hose.
Boy, yeah, what's your pain? What's your pleasure, boy? That's my brother right there for both of them. Some real last words, not just some goddamn like a little billboard. Real last word, Rondo. Dante.
Everybody can't go. Everybody can't go with you because some people are too comfortable where they at. And I say it ain't worth the headache trying to drag a mule behind it. So try to tell them if they ain't coming along, just keep pushing.
Real shit. Yeah.
Real shit. Oh yeah.
Know thyself, love thyself. And yeah, like I was saying about the media, you know, definitely invest in media, and so we can communicate how we can control our narrative and our image, and you know, get back to structure and balance. Yeah. What you bet, y'all?
Facts. And look, not everybody can afford some of these 2-way and 3- and 4-way radios, but if you can, go out there and invest. This is my second one, so I've got to tune them in. There's a lot of reading goes into this shit, but it's not complicated. I have the simpler ones for 5 to 10 miles. These things are important, and like Westside said, like Rondo, man, we've got to be our truth. Raymond Berry, appreciate it, brother, beloved. Just hit me with the Cashapp, and also we need our own media, and it's not impossible. It's not, and we can create backdoors and everything. It's not impossible. We have people who are technically savvy who can write software and everything else. The problem is, how do we do it and release it to the brothers and sisters, not to the mainstream media? There's things that have to go along with these things. When I studied corporate and business law, right? So can we do that? Of course we can. See, the reality is when you realize that you are of this soil, doesn't matter what the lie thinks, because you know some of them have been made believe that we are not of the soil. But we don't give a fuck about them because we know we are of the soil. They'll deny it based on their ignorance. Even if one of them people tell them, well, they are, they will formulate, this is how perverse they are. We know we're the same. We don't have to play the same rules, the same games. We know what applies to us when you start getting out of the goddamn construct, the lie. You dig what I'm saying? And when you start walking into the truth, then you realize what 6-6 is really all about. It's not about the bullshit that they perpetrate. We don't have to have the motherfucking fake ass hand signals and all the other dynamics of the bullshit. So we have to do it in a way that we deliver it only to our people. And if a pale skin come along, it's not dismissing you. It's not writing you out. But when we establish our shit firmly, then we might allow you. Because right now, y'all believe that y'all created everything, and that's not the case. There's only a select few pale skins that can ride with us. Trust me on that shit. As far as creating something. Because everything's been stolen. I've got enough invention books to show that we created everything in this country, and the world's running around like we fucking ain't done shit. I ain't seen one thing made by a Mexican or Latino. I'm not cursing them. But I ain't all pals. I'm sitting there going, we made all this shit. The cell phone, the goddamn internet, 3D, X-ray, radiation. Do I need to go on? The fucking pacemaker. Oh, don't give me the whitewash shit, because I already saw that already and debunked them idiots. Why your shit's cool in the refrigerator? Goddamn, not one motor, but 3 different types of fucking motors. Steam engine. But no. We're gonna come and steal everything. When I worked over in Einstein shit, East Orange, New Jersey, when I found out he didn't invent shit, and all them niggas around him, they were stealing from him, they had these motherfuckers come from Brussels and everywhere, making patents. Whoa. Ain't no hate, but I ain't got time for y'all bullshit. We pioneered everything running around the world, and all they did was weaponize a warlike fucking people. That's the reason why I'm reading the fucking books I'm reading, to elevate you, and that means every fucking body. So with that, enough fucking said. No, lights don't cut off when I do that. We had a wonderful afternoon. I'm going to get some fucking chicken wings, you motherfuckers. West Side love, round of love. Snooze to everybody in the chat. All my main motherfuckers, love y'all. And those who ain't spoke up, love y'all too. I love every one of y'all motherfuckers, man. My pale skin brothers know I love them. I can't do it. I'm part Dutch. God damn it. My Chinese know I ain't. I'm worse than Charleston White, but I got my Chinese cousins. I know they watch all the time. I love them. Not every motherfucker, but the government, I hate every one of you motherfuckers. The only one getting a pass right now is Putin, because the niggas, he got scared and he's starting to show some shit that he probably shouldn't be shown. Oh, and to my Ukrainian mom, she already knows. Fuck the Ukraine war. Yeah.
Much respect, Lloyd. How you doing? And much respect to you.
Who's that? Who's that?
Lloyd Cardi.
Hey, Lloyd, what's going on? OCO, brother. That's what's up. Yo, we're going to sign off, y'all. And I really appreciated this one. This was a good one. Westside found his girl dream.
Yeah, I'm on pregnant. I'm gonna bring her right to you.
He got the right hand size.
Right hand, everything. I'm gonna drop my whole nuts in it. Just there'll be 20 of them things come out there.
See now the iguana?
Oh shit, the iguana. Oh. Nah, she pure. She pure.
She real. Hey, look, man, y'all have a grand evening. Y'all go ahead and sign off. I'm going to end up playing it out, y'all.
All right, peace out.
Number mad love, y'all. We're gonna get the read on later too. God damn. Mad love and mad respect, everybody. This has been a great one. I wish you know what? One day it'll get to a lot more people. We're getting more subscribers. I want to say this to the people who subscribe. Whether they came from my brother Kiramil, that's Kenpo. He looked just like my cousin Danny Ferrero. That's the Spanish side of my family. I respect all walks of life. I am just tired of everything that is going on, the pain and the suffrage. It doesn't have to continue. The abuses, it's not who we are. We have to step out of that. And we're not racist. And though we have some dumb racist niggas, we got still a whole lot of dumb racist damn pale skins who don't know no fucking better. And the more you say the truth, it might hurt them. So we welcome everybody, but there's some things we got to do. We don't hate all Latino brothers. We just hate the ignorant motherfuckers. They know different from the pale skin and the dumb niggas who's running around causing all the havoc and pain. We don't hate our Chinese brothers, our Korean, or any of them. There's enough pain happening with them and enough losses. Do you hear where I'm coming from, people? We have to step out of the bullshit. Send me some of them wings. Yeah, I'm getting some of them ATL hot wings, the best ones over here. But anyway, let me finish this off. I really appreciate you all. I wish more of y'all would come up when we go to the range and we practice and we go out to the range, we blow up Tannerite, we do some shooting. We have some good stuff. We do some Zoe Chopper, if you come over and watch, we do it at safe distances. We're kind of professionals with that. We have a gun range, all veterans. We really get it in. Trauma, I don't know if you're still here. It's one of our good brothers right there. He is really good with pulling up things, ex-Air Force, very intelligent, smart brother. I love all my brothers, man. And we came together, and you know what? It took us a leap of faith and trust. And I'm telling y'all, y'all can do the same thing. Just don't bring no bullshit. We're a bunch of country boys. We smile and laugh. Trust me. Y'all come on through. Nothing but love. You'd be surprised how many people come out of here because of me and a few others, and they have had their homes and everything else, and they're like, Ray, why did it take me so long? Why is it taking anybody so long? Fear. Can a 12 gauge be choked? What do you mean by that? I mean, it depends on what you put in the barrel, what size rounds you're putting in. You're shooting shot, 10, 12, what are you shooting? You're shooting slugs. Some shotguns have to take different chokes on the front. You got to know what you're doing or you blow the end off. AR, it doesn't matter what kind of gun. Shit, we got all kind of guns. I don't want to get into that. It's a whole nother topic. Come on out here and everybody have fun. You shoot at the range, like I said. You can blow up some shit. You can learn how to move, how to bound. You can learn how to safety maneuver a gun around individuals if you have to work together. Because the majority of you, I guarantee you, unless those who are trained in the military, and we have enough of them here, that muzzle shit, yeah, that sweeping shit, I've been around enough niggas to know that I could have been dead because they didn't know what the fuck they was doing. All that gangbanging shit. All right? And we straightened them up real quick. All right? Anyway, mad love and respect. I appreciate you all stepping in. I'll be doing a reading here in about a few hours. I'm going to give me some chicken wings. We're going to shut it down. You feel me? Mad love and respect, everybody. Y'all have a grand evening.